Okay, so I'm starting to believe that my stomach is hurting because of coffee. Alright, it's been a week and a half. I've been consuming, maybe 2 weeks. I've been consuming coffee off and on, sometimes 2 and 3 days in a row, sometimes skip a day. And my stomach has gotten worse, more in the middle part, middle burner part. When I had my stomach accident about almost 10 years ago, it was off to the pain was off to the side a little bit. So the stomach, I think, is slightly to the left. While these pains I'm experiencing are more centralized in the center, I want to think it's the pancreas in a way. I really noticed the pains began when I consumed a honey, like a raw honey I got from a food bank. Uh, but after downing the whole jar of honey, and every time I ate the honey, I was in pain. I had a little bit of pain, but it's so darn tasty. I'm through with that honey, but I'm getting extended pains knowingly after I eat the coffee, and I consume the coffee grains. It's ground up. Got it from it's from Starbucks Fall Blend 2014 with the three different beans from different parts of the world, and I got pains in my stomach when I consume it. I believe the coffee is causing problems, but it could be the dehydrated milk that's said to be an aggravator. However, I've been consuming the dehydrated milk for a number of years now, so I would consume dehydrated milk as a drink, just drink it straight, and I had never noticed any stomach problems from it. I really think it's the coffee. The coffee's addictive. Part of the reason I started in on the coffee is because I got it for free from a food bank, but also it seemed to offer relief for my heart when my heart was giving me some issues. Those issues are over with, and now it's turning into a stomach issue. I noticed when I got like something that when I eat something that relieves my stomach problems, my heart will start giving me problems. Or when I eat something that gives me relief for my heart, I give myself stomach problems. They don't really balance too well. I'm gonna have to and also when I consume green tea, that seems to affect my stomach adversely too. Like there's a pain. It's almost like consuming the burdock leaf. It's just like some type of acid or toxin. Don't ever try burdock leaf, even in the tiniest amount. It's just awful on the stomach. But the coffee's getting there. It takes larger doses of coffee to get that same effect that the burdock does on my stomach. Just a grindy, dry, aching pain, gnawing at your stomach, and it's uncomfortable. You don't want to deal with it. So I don't think it's a toxin because burdock isn't toxic. It's not. Well, maybe it's not a toxin like that from a fungus or whatever that's growing on the leaf. I think it's a natural part of its phytochemical makeup, and coffee has phytochemicals. I think there's something in it that's causing stomach issues. Last night I heard a rustling near me when I was playing more Hearthstone at the library, and I look over and saw a skunk emerging from underneath the sidewalk right next to the library door. I just thought that was the most fascinating thing. I got a picture of it and put it up on Instagram, but I had to be tricky about it because initially when I saw it, it scared me, and I just started staring at it, and I just say, "Is that a skunk?" I said that out loud. I just had to say something out loud so it could hear me because there was a generator running off in the distance. When I peered over, uh, like this little brick structure to see the skunk rustling. I'm wondering what it was. I thought it'd be a rat at first, but it turned out it was a skunk. It couldn't hear me, so then I said something, and then it looks up at me and then goes back in its hole. Yeah, I had to wait maybe a half hour before it to emerge again, but I actually walked to the store and got some food, then came back and decided I wanted to take a picture, and luckily it emerged. shortly after. I got a nice pick